Are you tired of feeling trapped by self-imposed limitations and beliefs? Do you desire more meaningful and authentic connections in your relationships? Are you ready to take responsibility for your own happiness and emotional well-being? Welcome to an exciting journey of self-discovery and personal transformation as we delve into the profound teachings of Don Miguel Ruiz in his best-selling book, The 4 Agreements. This book holds the key to unlocking your true potential. Through the exploration of 4 powerful agreements, we will embark on a transformative adventure that will reshape your perspective and empower you to live a life aligned with your deepest values. Don Miguel Ruiz, a renowned spiritual teacher and shaman, draws from his Toltec wisdom and ancestral traditions to offer profound insights in The 4 Agreements. Born into a family of healers and raised in rural Mexico, Ruiz combines ancient wisdom with modern practicality. His unique blend of spirituality, psychology, and philosophy has touched the lives of millions worldwide, earning him a reputation as a masterful guide for personal growth and self-realization. Let's see together the top 5 learnings from this book. Takeaway number 1. Be impeccable with your word. In a world saturated with words, we often underestimate the impact our own language can have. But imagine for a moment the immense power your words possess. Don Miguel Ruiz reveals the transformative potential of being impeccable with your word. It's about more than just speaking with integrity. It's about understanding that your words can uplift, inspire, and create positive change. Every word you utter has the potential to shape someone's day, alter their perspective, or ignite a spark within their soul. So, ask yourself, are you wielding this power consciously? Are you using your words as a force for good? By harnessing the power of your words and becoming impeccable with your word, you become an agent of positive transformation in your own life and the lives of others. Being impeccable with your word goes beyond simply watching what you say. It's about aligning your words with your truest intentions and values. Words carry energy, and when spoken with integrity and love, they hold the potential to heal, inspire, and foster deep connections. However, words spoken without thought or infused with negativity can cause harm, perpetuate conflicts, and create distance between individuals. By choosing your words consciously, you can create a ripple effect of positivity in your relationships, work environments, and interactions with others. Consider this: every conversation, every interaction is an opportunity to uplift and inspire. Are you making the most of these opportunities? Are you using your words to build bridges and foster understanding? By embracing the power of your words, you become an agent of harmony and compassion, fostering a more connected and loving world. Being impeccable with your word also requires being mindful of the internal dialogue you have with yourself. How do you speak to yourself? Are you kind and compassionate or filled with self-criticism and negativity? The words you speak to yourself shape your self-image and influence your actions. When you practice self-compassion and speak to yourself with love, you build a foundation of self-worth and empowerment. Your words become a source of encouragement and motivation, propelling you forward on your journey of personal growth. By being impeccable with your internal dialogue, you cultivate a positive mindset, enhance your self-esteem, and unlock your true potential. Remember, the power of your word extends beyond external interactions. It starts within you. Takeaway number 2. Don't take anything personally. Imagine a life where you are no longer burdened by the opinions and actions of others. The author explains us the profound wisdom of not taking anything personally. It's a radical shift in perspective that liberates us from the shackles of other people's judgments and actions. When someone criticizes or belittles you, it's crucial to understand that their words and behavior stem from their own perceptions and experiences. Their actions reflect their reality, not yours. So, why carry the weight of their opinions? By freeing yourself from the need for external validation and recognizing that others' actions are a reflection of their inner world, you regain your power, confidence, and inner peace. We live in a world where people's opinions and judgments can easily sway our emotions and self-esteem. However, when you realize that what others say or do is more about them than you, a profound shift occurs. By not taking anything personally, You break free from the cycle of seeking approval and validation from others. You learn to trust yourself and honor your own truth. Remember, everyone perceives the world through their own filters shaped by their experiences, beliefs, and fears. By understanding this, you become resilient and unaffected by external negativity. You hold the key to your own happiness, untethered by the fluctuations of others' opinions. The practice of not taking anything personally extends beyond interactions with others. It also applies to the internal dialogue you have with yourself. How often do you beat yourself up over perceived failures or shortcomings? By realizing that even your own self-critical thoughts are influenced by your experiences and conditioning, you can detach from them. Instead of internalizing negative self-talk, embrace self-compassion and self-love. Recognize that your self-worth is not determined by external validation but by your inherent value as a human being. When you free yourself from the grip of self-judgment, you cultivate a deep sense of acceptance and love for yourself, nurturing personal growth and authentic living. Takeaway number 3: don't make assumptions. Misunderstandings and conflicts often arise from the assumptions we make about others' thoughts, intentions, and actions. It's a call to embrace open communication and seek clarity rather than jumping to conclusions. When we assume, we project our own beliefs, fears, and biases onto others, distorting the truth. To break free from this cycle, we must cultivate the courage to ask questions, express ourselves honestly, and actively listen. By embracing open communication, we pave the way for understanding, empathy, and harmonious relationships. Think about the countless times you've made assumptions about someone's behavior or motives, only to realize later that you were completely off the mark. Assumptions stem from our limited perspective and the stories we create in our minds. Instead of jumping to conclusions, why not engage in open dialogue and seek clarification? By asking questions and genuinely listening to others, we gain a deeper understanding of their experiences, perspectives, and intentions. This not only prevents misunderstandings but also nurtures authentic connections. Open communication fosters empathy, breaks down barriers, and cultivates a sense of shared understanding and harmony. The practice of not making assumptions extends beyond our interactions with others. It also applies to how we perceive ourselves. How often do we assume the worst about ourselves, jumping to conclusions about our abilities or worthiness? By embracing open communication with ourselves, we can challenge these assumptions and seek clarity. Engaging in self-reflection, practicing self-compassion, and embracing our vulnerabilities allow us to discover our true potential. Let go of assumptions that hold you back and replace them with a mindset of curiosity and openness. By communicating honestly with yourself and seeking clarity, you empower personal growth and self-acceptance. Takeaway number 4: always do your best. Imagine a life where you approach every moment with unwavering commitment and dedication. Don Miguel Ruiz teaches us the transformative power of always doing our best. It's not about striving for perfection or comparing ourselves to others. It's about cultivating a mindset of continuous growth and giving our best effort in every situation. When we commit to doing our best, we tap into our full potential and create a life filled with purpose and fulfillment. So, let go of self-judgment and embrace the power of giving your best in every moment. The concept of always doing your best encourages you to be fully present and engaged in each task, interaction, and experience. It's about recognizing that your best effort will vary from moment to moment, depending on various factors such as energy levels, resources, and circumstances. By releasing the need for perfection and focusing on progress, you free yourself from the constraints of self-judgment. Embrace the understanding that doing your best is enough, regardless of the outcomes. When you give your best, you honor your commitment to growth and personal excellence. Always doing your best is not about external validation or achieving specific results. It's about aligning your actions with your values and aspirations. By consistently giving your best effort, you cultivate a strong work ethic, resilience, and a sense of personal integrity. Moreover, this mindset extends beyond individual pursuits and influences your interactions with others. When you bring your best self to every encounter, you inspire and uplift those around you, fostering a positive and supportive environment. Embrace the power of always doing your best, and witness the transformative impact it has on your personal growth, relationships, and overall well-being. Takeaway number 5. Embrace personal responsibility. Would you like to have a life where you are the captain of your own ship, steering the course of your happiness and shaping the reality you desire? The author shows us the power of embracing personal responsibility. It's about taking ownership of our own happiness, choices, and actions, recognizing that we have the power to shape our reality. When we acknowledge that we are in control of our lives, we free ourselves from the role of the victim and step into the role of the empowered creator. So, are you ready to embrace personal responsibility and unleash the limitless potential within you? Embracing personal responsibility begins with the understanding that your happiness is not dependent on external circumstances or the actions of others. It starts with taking ownership of your own emotions and well-being. Rather than placing blame or seeking validation from external sources, you recognize that you have the power to cultivate inner joy and peace. By making conscious choices aligned with your values and aspirations, you shape the path of your life. Remember, you are not a passive observer. You are an active participant in the creation of your reality. Embracing personal responsibility extends beyond your individual happiness. It encompasses the choices and actions you take in your relationships, work, and community. By recognizing that your choices have consequences, you become more intentional in your interactions and decisions. You no longer play the role of a victim, but rather an empowered agent of change. Embrace personal responsibility, and watch as your relationships flourish, your career blossoms, and your impact on the world expands. You hold the power to shape your reality and create a life of fulfillment and purpose. In conclusion, The 4 Agreements is more than just a book. It is a blueprint for living a life of authenticity, freedom, and happiness. By embracing the 4 agreements presented by Don Miguel Ruiz, you embark on a transformative journey that has the power to change your life from within. As you delve into the pages of this remarkable work, prepare to shed old beliefs, embrace new perspectives, and cultivate a deep sense of self-awareness. Top 5 Takeaways. Be impeccable with your word. Don't take anything personally. Don't make assumptions. Always do your best. Embrace personal responsibility. Improve yourself, improve your life with Level Up BookTube. If you enjoyed the video, give a thumb up and remember to subscribe not to miss the next ones. In the comments below, let us know what you'd like to watch in the next video. Thanks for watching.